Hey everyone, welcome back to BRRP, also known as Better.RedRoom Podcast. It's your host, Topf, and I'm here with my esteemed guest,
Natalie. Producer, one of the producers.
One of the producers?
1 out of 2.
Yeah, this is producer 1, producer 2, also the engineer.
Yeah.
He's not second, he's number 1 in our hearts, Wyatt.
Yeah, I was like, that's just what I said, just 1 out of 2. There's no 1 or 2. Ooh, I hit the mic. I'm sorry. Anyways, you can keep going.
Okay.
I was kind of apologizing to the mic and our sound engineer.
Yeah. All right. Now that you're here, the people want to know about the producer. All right. How did we meet? How do I know you?
We met 3 years ago. Literally to
the day.
Yeah, to the day. Yeah, 3 years ago to the day.
Yeah.
At the Atlanta Film Festival. I was like box office lead, and you were the COVID specialist.
Yeah, when COVID mattered.
Yeah, and you just kept talking to me when I was trying to listen to my audiobook. So
she was listening to smut.
Nobody told you to put me out like that.
Smut.
Nobody told you to put me on blast like that.
I was just trying to show off my Animal Crossing island to you, and all you were doing is like, no, I'm busy. But I was like, no, you're gonna talk to me, and you did.
I did talk to you, yeah.
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 All right. We know about how we met.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me, how did you become a producer to BRRP?
I don't know, because I know you and Naomi, and you guys used to just do it at our apartment.
Yeah.
And I have very, very small previous experience with a podcast, and so I would chime in from time to time.
Yeah.
And I think that's how I got producer.
Yeah, I mean, for a really long time, you were our only
watcher.
Viewer. Yeah, you were our only viewer. You are our only viewer, and you would be in studio also being our only viewer.
I would be in the bed watching while also playing like Animal Crossing.
Yeah.
Because I think you guys started this when I was unemployed.
Oh.
So I just had nothing but free time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like 2 years ago, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. I mean, low-key, also, you're my ride. Right?
Yeah,
that'll also do. Yeah,
that
you get a producer credit for that.
Yeah. I won't be like a mom that like stays in the car.
Yeah, exactly. You're here to support. Sometimes you'll even Google things for us, which is really helpful.
I do. Yeah. I just like learning fun facts. So if I'm ever on Jeopardy, because I love Jeopardy. But if I'm ever on Jeopardy, I want to be prepared. I just like learning fun facts I can pull out.
Yeah, but I know you specifically said you wanted to do Celebrity Jeopardy.
Celebrity Jeopardy or College Jeopardy, because I feel like that is my fullest bandwidth is like just on that. Surprising though, I would not do Pop Culture Jeopardy.
Really?
Yes. Pop Culture Jeopardy doesn't feel like real Jeopardy for me.
Okay.
Because it's for people, and it's not a snob. This isn't snobbish at all. I want something that I can actually like challenge myself with multiple different categories. Pop culture, I think I actually know pop culture.
You're on your phone.
And also it's team based. Like
it's teams?
Teams. I would just go on Family Feud if I wanted to be with a team.
Hot take.
I want to compete against me and 2 other bitches. Right? That's
for
it.
Some money.
For some money.
And now you got to rely on other people?
Yeah. So if I did celebrity, it would be for a charity of my choice.
$100K?
No, I think it's $1 million.
$1 million?
I could be wrong. Or $500,000. It's one of those. It's something higher.
Yeah.
And college, I don't know where the college money goes to.
Probably like a degree or something.
Probably their student loans. Yes,
student
you're correct.
Loans, yeah.
Yes.
Something wild like that.
Yeah.
I saw a reel about this dad who he was a celebrity. I don't know what his name is, but his daughter had quizzed him exclusively on Olivia Rodrigo.
Yeah, I saw that clip too.
Yeah, I was like, that is something I would do to you. Specifically, like some not obscure, but an artist you don't listen to, and I'd be like, okay, but these are the songs you need to know before you get in there.
You would say that, and the thing is unfortunately, I wouldn't listen because I would disassociate in the car.
I don't know why you would do that to me.
I'm sorry.
I don't know why you would do that.
I apologize.
That's fine. It's all right.
I was very transparent, though. If it was to prepare for Jeopardy, I would give it a little bit more.
A little bit more?
Yeah.
An extra 10%?
Yeah.
10% interested, 90% you're zoned out.
Correct.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
Sorry.
Nah, that's cool. I know you mentioned that you had previous podcast experience. Did you want to touch on that at all, or are you not interested in shouting them out?
No, I don't think you can really access anything. Oh, okay. It was only one episode.
Oh, you only published one episode?
Yeah. So there's nothing for you to kind of go back to. Okay. Yeah, I enjoyed it.
All the tea, all the shade.
No. Don't be like that.
Okay.
Yeah, just one episode. I had the opportunity to continue it on, but I was kind of existential at that time. I didn't know what I wanted to do.
I mean, you were going through your Saturn return right then.
Yeah. I was. You're in your I was getting period. Close to it.
Yeah, because you were 27.
Yeah.
You were 27 when we met.
Yeah.
All right. If your life was a movie, what movie?
I don't. I don't have an active answer right now, but I do have an anecdote towards that.
Okay. I'm
so when I used to work at
Little D.
little D. I'm not saying it in a way to be like, I worked there.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, because people judge you sometimes when you're like, if you talk about, too hard.
I know.
Yeah. Anyways, when I worked there, we would have like a board, and you would write questions on there. And so one of the questions was like, if your life was a movie, what would it be? Yeah. And so I was like, The Diary of the Sad Black Woman.
Oh.
Instead of the Mad Black Woman. Everybody thought it was hilarious, except for one of my leaders who he came up to me.
Yeah.
And he was like, do we need to talk? And I said, what's wrong? I was like, yeah, what's wrong? And he was like, I was looking at the question board, and you said that you wanted to write, or your movie would be The Diary of a Sad Black Woman. And I said, oh, it's just a play off of the Tyler Perry movie / play.
Yeah.
And he was like, oh, okay.
He let it slide. He knew what was going on.
Technically, I was in my depressed era too, but my leader wouldn't have known that.
Oh, okay. I got you.
Yeah.
You were one step away from grippy socks.
No, I was one step away from being an alcoholic, but not grippy socks.
Damn.
Yeah.
I really did not know you.
I've told you about that period in my life.
Yeah.
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 Because we would always go to horror nights, and I would be.
Oh, and y'all would be drinking.
Me.
Oh. Okay. That was back when alcohol used to be an affordable price too.
It was. Oh my God. For me to be a part-time at that time, so much of my money went to alcohol.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
Drinks are like $16 a cup.
Yeah.
And that's like house. That's a single shot. Well.
Yeah.
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 That's wild. But you don't know a movie.
I always wanted my life to be like Clueless.
Like Clueless?
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Like a Funko Pop.
Like a Funko Pop. Yeah.
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 What's your favorite TV show that you've ever watched?
Avatar, The Last Airbender, which I found out in February. What was it? February 21st.
Okay.
2005 is when the show aired, meaning we're in its 20th anniversary. Ooh. Like, almost legal to drink. Almost. But has a driver's license.
Yeah.
Can legally vote.
Yeah.
Like, can buy a gun in America.
Oh. Yeah.
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 Like,
can legally drink in Europe.
It's wild.
It's an adult for sure.
It's an adult. I was there. I love to say I was one of the originals.
You were there first episode?
I was there first episode.
Wow.
I remember it because I thought the show was so, I don't think I ever saw a preview for it. I think I was just so happened to like be on Nickelodeon because at that point my parents were like I don't know how to call it, what to call it, but like there was things that I couldn't watch. I still watched them, but like the show, like the channels that
like Simpsons or like South Park type of thing.
Yeah, but like the channels that I would like exclusively be on was like Disney, Cartoon Network, and Nickelodeon. So I just so happened to be on Nickelodeon, and I was like, oh, let me see what the show is.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I'm fucking locked in. I'm obsessed. Wow. Yeah, because they did the first episode. It was 2 together, the first and second episode.
It makes more sense if they did the both
yeah, so I was for 45 minutes plus commercials. I was locked in. And that amazing. Show became my whole life. And so when people fun fact, I actually never got to experience the whole series though. What? Until I think 2013, like winter. Really? Like that Christmas break of 2012 going into 2013. How did you
get to experience it then?
So obviously back then, like I had school, I was in theater or sports.
Yeah.
And so I didn't get to like watch every episode. So I think the only season that I had like concrete seen most of it, like a fat majority, was season 1.
Really?
Yeah. So season 2, I like.
What were you doing?
I just told you I was in theater.
Sorry.
I was in theater. I was in sports.
Yeah. You were in sports?
Yeah, I told you I played basketball, played soccer, played tennis.
In Minnesota. What else? I know about Minnesota. The tennis.
Yeah. Well, starting in Atlanta. Well, yeah. By that point, 2000. By the time 2006 rolled around, I was in Minnesota. So yeah. But
and that's when I moved here.
Yeah. But yeah, so I never got to experience, like in season 3, I didn't know who the painted lady was.
Oh.
So I wanted to be known, like season 3, I can fully tell you, like the Ember Island players, I remember really well. I remember.
You needed that recap too.
Let's go back to that. There was a lot of things. Oh, I didn't know that Jet died. So it was the Ember Island players that they were talking about everything. Yeah. And so I was like, what the fuck? What do you mean Jet died? And so when I finally got to watch all of it, because it was on Netflix originally, Netflix in like 2012, winter break of 2012.
Yeah, they took that shit off.
They took it off because I guess they were like, oh, our contract is up to have the show.
Yeah, plus they were moving to like fully digital then.
Well, it was still digital.
Well, they still had a few DVDs left.
Oh, I guess by that point, sure.
Yeah.
And so they were like, oh, our contract, is up, we'll take it off. And so I finally got to watch it all, and I was like, oh, yeah, I made the correct decision making this my personality in 2005. And when it had its resurgence in 2020, nothing made me happier, solely because of the merch.
Oh, yeah. You said I'm trying to get it all. I've seen your Funko Pops. It's crazy.
Yeah.
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 And that, folks, is how I got Natalie to pay attention to me. It's because my name is Topf, and she loves Avatar so much, she said, oh, that man Topf. I've never seen the bottom half of his face, because this is, again, COVID era. I've never seen the bottom half of his face. But his name is Topf.
Topf.
Silky smooth voice.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
The hesitation.
It's just because I met you with a different voice.
Oh, yeah, that's true. That's fair. Yeah. Silky smooth now.
Yeah.
Oh, and in addition to Avatar being your whole personality, your Animal Crossing island. It's called Ember Island.
It is. It is Ember Island. My first, because I restarted my Animal Crossing when I got a new Switch.
Yeah. Okay.
And the whole theme of it was truly Ember Isle. So all of I would just get people's digital codes to have all the outfits, the flags, my music was the I can't remember which one. It might have been like Zuko's leitmotif or whatever.
Oh wow, KK did that?
No, like when you can customize it.
You can customize it.
Like the sound that
the hour sound?
Yeah, or like when you're talking to characters that you just found out about.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Look, I'm still learning about Animal Crossing.
Yeah.
And that is also how I got you. You said a guy named Topf who's excited about a 2-star island? That's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're one of the rare people that like meets a man and also gets to fix him. Because you know how sometimes when women are like, no, I could fix you, and I did get a 5-star island.
You did get a 5-star island.
Not everybody gets to do that.
Yeah.
I ain't to say it, but
yeah.
I'm just a guy.
You're just a guy.
Who's what character are you in Avatar?
I always wanted to be Suki.
Suki, really?
Yeah, I love Suki.
Got powers.
Exactly.
Oh, okay.
She was able to take down benders with no powers. Yeah. Period. Oh, because I also love Kyoshi.
Yeah.
And so by proxy, like Suki and Kyoshi are not the same person, obvi.
Yeah, but they came from the same place.
Yeah, one was a bad bitch that gave no fucks, and the other one was just like a really fucking bad bitch.
I don't actually know which one you're talking about.
Exactly. The gave no fucks was Kyoshi.
Oh, okay.
Because that's why when Aang was like, you know, I don't want to kill him.
Yeah.
And Kyoshi said, bitch, I would have done it yesterday. What do you mean?
Yeah, I would have stomped on his grave.
And so, yeah. But I love Suki. That's why if you ever talk to me about who Sokka should have ended up with, I will fight you. And I'll always say Suki. I will fight. A lot of people say that Sokka should be with like Toph. And I was like,
and Toph?
Yes.
They're siblings.
There's a sector of Avatar The Last Airbender fans.
Man, not people into incels. That's crazy.
That they ship Sokka and Toph. And
that's weird.
Yeah, and that's why I'm very firm. That's also not the same thing, but I'm also for whatever reason, I love my non-benders a lot because I love May. I love May so much. And so that's why
she got her own powers. Of persuasion. of
just
she reminds me of like Rock Lee type shit. Where like you kind of underestimate them, but as soon as they like
because she just gives nothing. Like the whole time she just is just like stone cold, just like I really don't care, but like I guess I'll do this. So that's why I get really passionate when people are like, oh, Zuko and Katara should have been together. And I'm like, let me actually give you a 5-page dissertation on why they don't belong together, solely based off of that cave scene that everybody likes to use.
People can have chemistry and not be together.
Correct.
That's allowed.
Correct. I think they were meant
to fling, right?
Yeah. I think they were meant to just be
allies.
Not allies, but like what each other needed at that time, because like Zuko, especially in like, you know, season 3, Zuko let Katara rage, you know, while Aang still was trying to be like, oh, let's be peaceful. And Zuko was like, no, bitch, rage. Yeah. And then like, I think because their rage matched the same, that's what made them like be able to understand each other. And so back to what you said, I don't think every time a character of like, it doesn't matter gender. Yeah. Like if like one character just really understands the other, they don't necessarily have to be together.
They do not have to be together. I'm a firm believer in that.
Yeah.
Let them be friends, bro.
Yeah, because I believe that. Yeah. There's a lot of strength in those friendships and that personal relationship. So
as somebody who always believes that the relationship should be gay, I'm a firm believer in friendship first.
Yeah,
and
you do.
Then you should be gay, and then if you want to choose, you can choose a straight lifestyle, and I'll support you. Yeah, you know,
you're a reverse Republican.
A reverse Republican?
Is that not what? A reverse Republican,
where everybody's gay first.
To you think that you assume everybody's gay. Yeah. While to like Republicans, they're like, oh, everybody's straight. Right. Yeah. And then
yeah, I'm just like, everybody's gay. Everybody has had a crush on their best friend.
Yeah, until proven several times otherwise.
I need concrete proof that you're straight.
Because you'll be like, oh, you kissed a man? That's a phase.
I mean, it's okay though. I support. I'm an ally. I support my straight friends.
That's for Nicole.
That one's for Nicole. This one's for you, Wyatt. Yeah. Ally.
Stop.
The rest of y'all are gay though. Okay.
Yeah.
Favorite social media platform?
Pinterest.
Pinterest. Really?
Yeah.
That you've ever used?
What do you mean? Yeah.
Yeah. Ever? Pinterest. Little P.
Little P. It's actually a capital P.
Is it a capital P?
It's a capital P.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Why? Pinterest. Pinterest has been there for me at all times. Pinterest has never really let me down, even when I have to be like, natural hairstyle, black woman. You know, Pinterest has still been there.
Oh.
Yeah, Pinterest has still been there for me.
That's like page 3 Google for me.
Oh, what do you mean? Like it supports you once you get to page 3?
Yeah, page 3 is how I know it's real.
No, Pinterest, I have several boards. When I was actually able to like make sections within those boards, my mind was blown. Me and the bestie Nicole have even planned a whole trip using a shared Pinterest board with sections.
Wow.
Yes.
I did get a Pinterest because Natalie gave me her Pinterest location, her whatever I don't know what it's called. But I was able to look at your old Pinterest boards and find out more about you and find out that your profile, like you had a section called tattoos.
I knew you were going to fucking bring this up.
And you ended up getting most of those tattoos.
I did.
And you know what? Pinterest
You're going to make me talk about it.
It's like this.
Oh, okay. I was like I thought you were going to bring up one of them specifically that you're going to make me talk about.
No, I don't got anything to make fun of you for. All the tattoos look great.
Hurt.
In the comments, guess how many tattoos Natalie has. Closest one gets a shout out from us.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't think I have that many, but I want more.
We'll find out. Oh yeah, I was just thinking about how I want another tattoo.
You did say that. Do you know what of?
Something silly for sure. I did see a tattoo most recently that kind of like weirded me out. To each their own. But it was like Smurfette, but like Smurfette with like a BBL, and she's like looking over her shoulder.
That's gross.
And I think it was on somebody's forearm. No shade to you, whoever that is. But that's not necessarily for me. But I love the idea of.
Are you Googling this?
Having something that silly.
That is really silly.
Like why? Why was Smurfette so caked up?
Why'd you? Okay.
Wyatt, have you seen Sinners?
No.
Okay, never mind then.
We can't talk about Sinners.
Yeah, we don't want to spoil it for you because you really should watch it.
You should. I'll just say that movie changed my life.
Oh.
It did. On a film level. On a film level, on a story level.
Yeah.
Not on a sound level because I already know Ludwig is like.
Oh, he's good.
He's good. He's good. For me, he's GOAT level already.
Absolutely. He's up there with the Zimmers.
He's up there with Zimmer. He's up there with Alexander Desplat.
Okay.
He's up there.
Yeah.
And
the guy that did, who did Tenet?
Tenet was, if that was what's his name? That's what's his name?
Alexander?
No. Director Christopher Nolan, right? Did Tenet?
Yeah.
Then it might be Hans Zimmer, but it could go either way because who was it? Ludwig. There we go.
Damn.
Because I literally was about to say it could go either way because Ludwig did Oppenheimer.
Oh.
So I don't know I didn't know at what point Ludwig came over.
Yeah.
I actually haven't listened to Tenet, but I will say most Christopher Nolan films have great scores to them.
That's true.
The ones that obviously I've listened to have Hans Zimmer.
Yeah.
Outside of Oppenheimer, I've listened to Oppenheimer. Actually, that's the only reason I want to see the movie is because of
the score goes
Ludwig.
Crazy for you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the leitmotif, beautiful.
Yeah. You know,
Wyatt, I just want you to know I really need you to go see Sinners. There's no rush, but you should experience it.
You should see it in theaters. No rush.
No rush. My feelings won't be hurt if you say you don't like it. I'll just be sad.
Yeah, we'll judge, but...
Oh, I didn't say the judge part.
Oh, it was quiet?
No, I've come a long way from judging people on their movie reviews.
Okay, but yeah, we hope you get the chance to see it.
Yeah.
There's Phantom Thread, the guy who does Phantom Thread. I like that one.
Wasn't that Paul Thomas Anderson or some shit
Thomas
like that?
Anderson.
Who did Licorice Pizza?
I enjoyed the movie at the time.
You enjoyed Licorice Pizza at the time?
When I saw it for the first time, I enjoyed it.
Oh no, I'm sorry. I just said that I've come a long way from judging people.
Yeah, what the hell just happened? You did a U-turn.
No, Licorice Pizza is a hard no for me, dude. It's a hard no.
I don't like it upon reflection, but at the time when I saw it, I was like, oh, this is actually a good movie.
No, I think actually I will say this is a movie where, because I had just really gotten into like film side of TikTok, film talk.
Okay.
By this point, because I was preparing for the podcast, because we're going to be on social media and everything, and I experienced, I don't think I was influenced, but I think I was made too aware of all the problems of Licorice Pizza.
The plot holes? Or
not even the plot holes, just all the problematic
and all that.
Age gaps, everything.
Yeah.
And I had to see it because my goal was to see all Oscar-nominated movies in any way. So not even Best Picture. Like if an actor, the actor was the only thing that I had to watch that movie. And I think Licorice Pizza was just nominated in general. I think, as like a whole, and some of the actors, and I was like, "Fuck, I got to see this movie."
Yeah, the whole thing was handpicked by him.
Yeah, I want you to know I don't listen to Haim because of that movie. I refuse to listen to Haim. Refuse to.
I've seen them 3 times in concert.
It was an actor choice to take on that role, and her character was insufferable. Absolutely insufferable. So,
upon reflection, this is the correct take. At the time, though, I thought it was really good. At the time, I thought it was really good.
I want you to know.
I thought it was clever. I thought it was funny. I liked the visuals at the time.
That's when I found out that after I saw that movie, I was just looking at Paul Thomas Anderson. I found out that Maya Rudolph is his wife.
Yeah.
I looked at her differently as well because she was also in that movie. And I said, you allowed this? You sat there while your husband wrote this, and you were like, oh yeah, this is good.
What, you wouldn't support my bad creative endeavors?
I would say, hey, here's some critiques. Let's I would redline it, red underscore it.
You want to act in it?
I would make sure that it was good.
Again, at the time.
That's okay.
Okay.
Sorry, I had me to go on a hard soapbox.
I can't believe you. We'll table that.
Once again, I can do another 5-page dissertation on.
No, you're fine. On Licorice Pizza and why you don't like it.
Correct. Correct. I
want to make you a playlist of really good Haim songs.
I won't listen to it. I will actually. I need to block them right now on my Spotify.
Oh my god!
Let me do this right
now. No, actually, while you're about to get on your Spotify, I need to know your best song this week.
You know what's wild? I actually haven't listened to a single thing on Spotify because I've been catching up on my books. Because I realized I was able to reach my goal of 7 books this month.
Oh, okay. Because you finished the book yesterday, right?
2 days ago. Yeah, 2 days ago. And so I was just kind of powering through because honestly, in I think like a week and a half.
You did 3 books.
I did 3 books. Yeah. Which is slow for some people. That's good for me. I've done faster recently, but
Yeah.
That's good for me. Yeah.
Those are crazy numbers. I'm almost done with my book. I've been trying to figure out how to read it, but this morning on the train, I was busy. Oh, I've been reading articles on my phone. Mm-hmm. I keep getting down a rabbit hole. Right now, I'm looking at how the government used to fund artists between the years like 1938 and 1945. Just
wow,
because,
music was that bad?
No, it wasn't because of that. It was because we were in the Great Depression, and then they also decided that arts were a part of that. And
because of FDR.
Because of FDR. Because of FDR. FDR was like, there was a guy that was like, I guess arts are there. Ugh. But the whole thing is like, it was really hard for black people to get funded to just make art.
Yeah, of
They
course.
ended up being teachers. And then that was like mostly everywhere except for the South. Then they had to make, they were just like, oh, we need to do like a special edition just for the black folk. And then they did that. But now, you know, they didn't have time to make their own art, but still they were able to serve the community. They were able to get paid to do art and something that they love. Yeah.
Heard. You saying that made me think of Sinners.
Okay, we'll talk about it in the car.
Yeah, but anyway.
You haven't listened to a song? What's the last song that you liked that I played for you? Damn. Really? Okay. That's fine with me.
I mean, the last thing that I have recollection of listening to was specifically Black Panther 1 and 2, the score, because Ludwig.
Listen to that. You did listen to that.
But specifically the first one I listened to, Killmongers, because my favorite thing, sorry to circle back, about Ludwig is that he really knows how to blend different genres of music and also knows how to blend in like the past, present, and the future. And so one of my top favorite leitmotifs, which I apologize that I keep dropping it. I think that was my third time saying that word. Leitmotif. Is Killmongers. Well, it's in my top 10. I want to say top 10.
Period.
Yeah, period. Because it's
Oh, okay.
I want you to know Game of Thrones does have most of them.
I know that. If I've heard it once, I've heard it 1,000 times.
Yeah, but
and I enjoy it every time. Just not today, but I enjoy it every time.
Yeah. But with Killmonger, it has a great combination of
like the past.
Just kind of like I don't really know what the genre is, but kind of like African sounds and beats. I don't want to call it Afro beats because that feels a little modern. Those are two separate things, but like beats. And then of like that kind of Oakland sound.
Oh yeah, because he's supposed to be from there.
Yeah, and it sounded, and then kind of like Black American versus like being African.
Yeah, from the actual motherland.
Yeah, so there's a lot of things, like there's just a lot of complexities in it to where like he truly built a character with that music and with that sound. And so I listened to that, and then in Black Panther 2, I can't remember what it's called, but it's I listened to the both of them very early. I think it's like song number 2 and 3, where the second song is in Black Panther 2. Yes, I'm sorry. Okay. The second song is the Dora Milaje, which also great. Like,
is this where the ship is coming out the water?
Not the ship is coming out the water, but this is when they're like, the French are trying to. It's like a.
Is this the diplomatic scene?
Yeah, a diplomatic scene. Yeah. To where like you're seeing obviously two scenes at once.
Yeah.
And it's just like a reintroduction to the Dora Milaje, and you're just like, love them. And then the third one is when you get the introduction to I wish I remember their names. What is it, like the Telecan, anyways, like Namor's people.
Yeah.
And they're just like the siren song, because I forgot how like fucking eerie that shit was in the theater. It was like, it was so eerie, but it was done so well.
And that was the third song?
Yeah, that was the third song. And so those were the...
That's what you distinctly remember listening to most recently? Okay.
Yeah, so...
That's cool.
Because I was like in such a Sinners.
Yeah, you were like, I need some of this Ludwig, bro. I
do. Ryan Coogler, like, this is last thing I'll say on Sinners. Ryan Coogler listen, he has reached that level of, like, for me, like Wes Anderson, Christopher Nolan, Quentin Tarantino, in the sense of he has his team assembled.
Yeah. He knows who he's calling.
He knows who he's calling. He has his music. He has his actor. Mm-hmm. He actually has several that in rotation that he go to, but obviously Michael B. Jordan has been in a majority of them, if not all of them.
Right.
And obviously himself as the director and or writer at times. So I think that, is a big thing, especially for a Black director.
Oh, yeah.
To have that and, to be in the medium that he's in.
Yeah, to be up there with, like, having such a distinct voice like Jordan Peele.
Like, it's so distinct. Both of them.
Like, anytime a Wes Anderson trailer comes up, I know it's his name.
Immediately know it's Wes Anderson.
They don't even need to show me his name.
Yeah. When
as soon as I see Bill, what's his face on there, I say, oh, okay.
Bill?
Is that not his name?
Who?
Bill Crystal?
Bill Crystal.
Who's the guy? The old white guy that's in all his movies.
Oh, Bill Murray?
Bill Murray.
Oh. LOL from like Groundhog's Day. I think we've been yapping for a bit too long.
No, it's not too long. Hey,
it's more than a normal episode.
Hey, this is my thing. I'll close it out.
It's your podcast, but normally I'm the one that's sitting over there saying.
Me to wrap it up?
I normally am sitting right there saying, "Hey, your 5-minute warning, your 2-minute warning," and I didn't set a timer. I don't know actually what time we started. So
what are we looking at on time?
30 minutes. Wow.
Okay,
I have a terrible sense of time.
No, this guy. I thought it was an hour.
I thought it was
a whole hour we were talking.
Yeah. I didn't want to keep up our other producer's time. So.
No, it's all good.
Yeah. He has to eat still.
You still got to eat, right?
Yeah. We got to make sure we wrap this up so he can eat.
All right. Thank you so much for coming on.